Hello everyone, Enes20 and welcome to a stream of Code Vein. I absolutely love this game. It's one of my favorite games. I got into it. I probably talked about this when I streamed Code Vein way back. Oh yeah, these guys that disappear and teleport and all that.
There's something waiting for us. It's all or nothing.
Forgot how many steps their attacks had.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Hate those guys. Okay, so this is a game that I saw the reveal for, I think, like the first ever trailer for, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I wound up getting it on launch and absolutely loving it. Honestly, kind of mind blown by how much I liked it. I think I have like 200 hours put into it or something. I believe this path is locked. No? No, it is. It's up here. Yep. So one of the things that makes the cathedral...
It won't open. Let's try to find another way.
Let me finish my first thought. Circumstances, I'm not going to be able to have access to the PS5 anymore. So a lot of my PlayStation games that I love, I won't be able to play for a while. But for some of them, I decided to pick them up on Steam. This was one of them. I got it a few days ago, week ago. It was on sale, $11.99 as opposed to, I think it's still full price. I can't remember. But so this is my third time playing the game from scratch, like level 1, nothing, no clear data. Oh fuck, from the beginning, and ooh, is this a regen enhancer? It's interesting that they have it so early. Ow.
That's a marvelous find.
Activation factor. Does that mean it heals? I think it's the one that I get more heals. No, it's the one that it heals more. Is this regeneration +2? No, okay. I forgot what I was saying. I really need to pay attention to how this goes. So the main issue that this area has is
right there.
It's not just that it's maze-like.
We'll put that to good use.
Where like every single path, and it's multiple floors maze as well, so a bunch of the crisscrossing paths crisscross over on top of each other, which is a nightmare. And it's also, oddly enough, the stage's design also doesn't help, where most of the areas in Code Vein, especially this one, have what are, I was gonna say what are called, I don't know what they're officially called, but they loop in on themselves. So your basic path forward is blocked, so you gotta find a big roundabout path that eventually takes you back to the blockage. Like, oh, this door is closed, so you gotta go around to open it. The door's open now, you never have to go around again. Cool, right? Ideally, that makes it easier to navigate. No. Because of the way that this area is, there are so many doors that open back onto previous paths that it actually becomes difficult. That's something that I've noticed anyway. Is that because of how it is, it gets harder to double back into earlier areas because of all the different places that you've gone. Especially when you need to come back to this area for like a side quest or something. Or if you miss something. Like when everything is open and available, it's actually very difficult to figure some things out. Which is like, hey, shouldn't that be the other way around? Shouldn't it be easier? And I'm like, you would think. You would think. Yes, right, so. Yeah, I was on Coco because I wanted to learn slow removal. I was going into the fight against the invading executioner. And clearly, I learned slow removal, so we're good. I don't know which one of these would be better. I'll go with the axe. Okay. Shit, what was I gonna say? Let's get that power up. I think some of the things in here can cause inhibit, but I don't have that yet. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure this is where the blood trial is, yep. So I lose this trial plenty of times. So if I lose it now, I won't be surprised.
Don't get surrounded.
Yeah, this fucking blood trial is one of the hardest ones, in my opinion. I always have a hard time with it, like no matter what. Oh, that's totally fair. Yeah, that fucking trial.
Morning, sunshine.
No matter how many times I do it, always a pain in the ass. So I think we'll just skip it, cause all it unlocks is a there's a vestige in there. I should have picked it up.
Don't think we're welcome here.
I'll go pick it up now. I thought there was another. Oh, there is another path over here. I'll worry about that later. But gosh darn, that frickin' always annoys me.
You can't go ahead on your own.
But yeah. So at most for this stream, I just want to clear this area, which, as everybody knows who's played this game, it's the biggest area in the game. Which is, it's bad because like it's hard to navigate. It's big. It's confusing. But it is the only area of the game that's like this. Which I know for some people that's a good comfort.
We'll try another path. You have to use every tool you have, right?
Not every all the areas before this are pretty decently sized, and all the areas after are also well sized. This is the only one that is absurdly big and confusing. And not only that, not only is it absurdly big and confusing, it has what's the word? trying to think. What's the word? Oh, there's another dungeon during it.
Back to normal.
I'll assist you with the project.
Is that
This
really?
research could be the answer we've been looking for, and if it provides hope.
Don't get surrounded.
I'm not fighting them. They can keep chasing me as much as they want. I'm not fighting them. Where'd the other lady go? The teleporting one. Not you. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. But I was like, I just wanted to get the vestige because I need it.
You're back.
I need the vestige, obviously, for the best ending. Luckily, it's not awarded to you after completing the
I see the lost over there.
thing. I forget what you get for
Don't think we're
completing.
welcome here.
It's usually some pretty generic prizes. Okay. Done with that guy again.
Over there.
I was wondering why that goes. That's the one who. Oh, okay, I see now. He's probably just gonna chill down there forever. Don't need to worry about him.
This place gets stranger the more I see of it.
Yeah, it's like it had to be some kind of joke. Like, not only is the dungeon big, but they're like, let's put a dungeon inside the dungeon. Of course, you don't need to do the side dungeon. The game's not gonna force you to do it, but it's there. You know, like, why wouldn't you
That was
do
still
it?
there.
Oh, that was 18,000. Oh, almost forgot about that. Dick move. It's also a matter of trying to figure out which path leads forward and which one doesn't when you want to fully map this place out. Because you need the fucking... the missiles. Not that they help, honestly. Like, look. Even when this place is fully mapped out, it's not going to help you. If you need to come back here for a reason and re-navigate the area. I feel like the main reason it doesn't help is because you can't zoom in far enough.
You think this ladder will hold?
Like, if you could zoom the map more... All you can do is zoom out. Why would you want to zoom out? Look at that. Oh, I took an ability off. I don't know what ability I took off. Was it this? Yeah. There we go. Got the dogs out. The whole time I kept thinking there was like another one behind me or something. So here's shortcut number 1.
It's finally open.
Or backtrack door number 1. Which takes us up the ladder on the left. Okay. And there's another path here. What's this for? Make sure you drop stuff. I want all your pickups. Okay, we're on the other side now. Oh, a missile. It's really interesting how the game never tells you that enemies have missile. They explain to you what missile is and how it helps fill in the map. But I don't think there's ever a tutorial that tells you that sometimes they're infused with enemies. You just encounter one. If I kill this guy, I'll get...
Figure out the layout.
the first chunk of map. There we go. Thank you.
We'll put that to good use.
I can drop down there if I want to. There, we got some map. Yay. See, I really wish you could zoom in on it more. Anyway, now that that's done, now we can go back to the other area and go down the ladder. I remember I was curious because in my completed game, the one where I have like completed the game like 4 times, it takes like I still have plenty of abilities, gifts that I've never learned fully, and they take so long. It takes absurd amounts of time to master them, and I'm like, why is this? And I looked it up, and apparently it's like their growth is proportional to you. And the only way to maintain that level of growth is to have the enemies get consistently harder, which is what all the advanced difficulties are for. I've only ever done one enhanced difficulty, though. And it was insane.
Looks like our answer lies downward.
Which, when I do my new game run, I'm going to try doing enhanced again. Just because it's been a while. I remember when the frickin' teleport dashing and jumping used to get me. I remember those days. Not anymore. Oh. Is there the only way out? Okay. Found a missile. Good old missile. Okay, why am I getting so many messages? Oh, okay. That was something important. Ah, these towers. I hate these towers. Some of these towers only have entrances on 2nd and 3rd, some on 1st and 2nd. And it's like, so getting to certain floors is a pain in the ass because of it.
Where do you think this leads?
Is this another shortcut door, or is that a path forward?
They must have wandered in and fallen.
Where am I? Is that not a shortcut? I guess it is. If I'm going back into mapped areas, it's weird.
I'll be right there.
Okay, yeah, this path. Yeah, because we've been here before. Okay. All right, I got it. I'm good. I'm not
Ran
lost.
out of road again.
I'm not lost yet.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, and then that takes back to where the battle is. The blood, the nasty blood battle. Okay, cool. Don't need to go this way. And the other path is another way forward, though I think it might also be a loop of some kind. We'll keep going. I'll keep that door over there in mind so we can go back in and out the other way. And keep trying. That's what I was waiting for. Trying to bait out that easy to counter move. There we go. And this takes us underneath where we've already been. Oh, this is the other back way. I see now.
It's all or nothing.
Okay, yeah, okay, that there are two paths back. One that links up to the main route and one that links back here. Right, because I never took this path. So 3. We went from 1 to 3 shortcuts back to previous locations we've been in. And that number will continue to increase. Seriously, I can't remember what it is that I came back here for. All I do remember is that it took me forever to find my way to get to it.
Is it something nice? You have to use every tool you have, right?
It's an anchor.
Did we ever take the path below us?
No, unfortunately. Curious novelty. It does look curious. I have no clue what it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's also been so long I forgot what you're supposed to give people. Because you can gift them all the funny stuff you pick up. There are so many of you guys. Hey, the first, But he's also called Missile? Yeah. Well, the first big one. The first quick jump point beyond the beginning. I also feel like there's not enough Missile in this, dungeon. Not enough, shortcuts? Yeah, it could be wrong, though. It's been a while since I've done it. Okay. Here we go. This locked door, right? Yep. Yep. That's what I thought. Oh, I think there's someone in here. Oh no, it might be someone underneath us. But yeah, I know that in that door, I'm pretty sure there's a knight in there.
Here's an interesting place.
Guy's a pain in the butt to fight. It's got like electric powers or something. Yeah, I didn't play Code Vein at all
You
yesterday.
can't go ahead on your own.
I got to the Cathedral the day before, but I was like, I want to stream it so that other people can join in my pain. Oh, it only opened one door? Did I miss another lever? I guess not. I could have sworn it opened both.
Strength be with me.
I also know one of the marks of honor is here. I gotta get 400 of those stupid things again. If I want to complete the game. Which I do, since I already completed it on PlayStation. I know I can complete it on Steam. Unfortunately, that means, well, not really unfortunately, but that just means beating the game 3 times. Since you have to get all the endings in one file. I found that out the hard way. So I think that means that I beat the game 5 times on PS4.
We'll put that to good use.
There are 4 endings, but you can get 2 of them once. It's the golden ending, and then the golden ending with the additional 1 line of dialogue. I can't remember if it's you can collect all of EO's vestiges, but you can't look at them all, or you can't even collect them. Regardless, I know that obviously the last of them are in the final dungeon, so I'll just not grab one of them intentionally so that I can get the best ending, and then after that get the perfect best ending. Oh, fucking really? You just had to die while I was doing my awesome devour attack. I can't heal.
How are you doing?
I usually take that ability off anyway, the healing ability, since I don't like it. There we go. I like how when I was trying to do, when I was grinding all the marks of honor with someone on PS4, I think it came down to the Tower of Trials were the best way to do it. I think the only tower we could clear was 2. We got to the bottom of 1 and 3 a few times, just could never close it out for some reason. To be fair, I think Tower 3 is the one that ends with the final boss. He's at the bottom. The Skull King. Or like an off-brand version of the Skull King. How did I miss you with the second hit? Whatever. Didn't miss you.
Now we can concentrate on moving forward.
Cool, got it that time.
Back to normal.
Also, every time I boot up the game, I make sure to go into online mode in case anyone needs help. I mean, I doubt there's that many people playing, but...
Have, right?
Or if anyone wants to help me. That'd be nice. It's honestly kind of fascinating. Oh, this was the door on the other side. It's another shortcut back.
There might be something here. Oh, I didn't see that. That looks like a tough one.
Oops. That was the wrong attack. Okay, actually, let me get rid of that. It's one of my least favorite things about this game, and I was so glad they gave us the option to get rid of it. Thank you.
I can't die here like this.
Is that really?
And it's like that whole thing when you're on low on health and the screen gets all blurry. It's especially annoying in like enhanced difficulty because every single hit is gonna put you in danger. So it's constantly going black and white. And it's like I don't need that. I know when I'm in danger.
I'll be right there.
Yeah. I always think every time I play this game I think to the one time I played on enhanced
over
and how
there.
difficult some of the bosses were. I know the midway boss of this area, I forget what he's called. That guy's a pain in the butt. Dogs! Let loose the dogs of war! Those fat ladies do a lot of damage. And they probably do less if I didn't keep getting hit by them, to be fair.
This place gets stranger the more I see of it. Use this one.
Stay dead. That's the way back. Sometimes the fight music goes on so long, I'm like, is there another one? Somewhere?
Are you okay? Remember that you're low on healing.
Jeez, those regenerations don't heal jack shit. There it is! That's the ending, that's the goal. The chapel in the middle. It's so easy to get to, we're almost there, right? Nope. I wish. I wish.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Ooh, a camera. Oh yeah, a missile. Good timing. I just realized that the last missile I activated, I didn't even rest at it. Which kind of defeats the whole purpose, you know? I didn't realize I had the other one on. Dogged Fighter. Some of these abilities are hard to spot. I wish there was a sort method so I could see which ones I haven't mastered. There it is. Okay then. So now we're on top of where we were before. Like before, and like again, and like always. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Now we're going under where we were before. Because that's not confusing at all. No, there he is. That's the one I was thinking about. It's kind of a pain in the ass to fight.
You might be able to move on without fighting. All of them, thank you.
Oh, that was scary. Oh, right, he has those projectiles. Fucking hell.
Hey, are you okay?
Guy's much tougher than he should be.
Maybe we should try rethinking things.
Of course, he's an optional enemy, so that's why. You don't need to go that way. I just want to. Because of course I do.
We might be able to move on without fighting this one. Try to be with me now.
I don't know what gets into my allies. Sometimes they're like, oh, should I heal her? Should I heal him? He's dying. Nah. It's just I've seen my allies just stand around and not do anything while I'm dying. It's like, well, maybe it's on refresh. And I'm like, no. Well, maybe they're out of E-core. And I'm like, I guess. In which case, they're always out of E-core.
We might be able to move on without fighting this one.
Ooh. Yeah, he dropped something super worth it. Cool. Honestly, I wonder if I've missed any. I don't think I have. I see. So now it's regen plus 3. Where it heals more per use. So I got 2 here in the Cathedral. I know I got the one in the Howling Pit. I got the one in the city. Did I get the one in the dried up trenches? I think I did. Something I can always Google later.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, that guy was a pain in the butt, but now he's dead, so we can move on. Yeah. Honestly, I was like, I'm pretty sure he dropped something cool. I was thinking maybe it was a weapon, or maybe it was a mastery. Those shots that instantly teach you a skill. No, it was a regeneration, so that's even better.
Strike me with me.
I believe this is where the Mark of Honor is.
That's a marvelous find.
There it is. Now I just need 399 more of them. Easy peasy. Too early. No problemo. No poblano. Just keep going, keep moving.
Building is enormous.
Also, one thing I'm trying to do with this replay is actually use more weapons more often. So like for this stream, since I don't like going into menus too long on stream, I'll try to keep I'm probably gonna use these two to the end, but I generally for this run I've liked to swap a lot. Just to try out different things, try out different blood veils, get new looks. Just see how it goes, because I got really committed in my first run to, I think it was long sword, two-handed sword. And I was very committed to what was the blood veil called? Nightclaw. I used it like for everything. I think I stuck with the Queenslayer blood code for a lot. Yeah, blood codes that let me wield heavy weapons not slow are my favorite ones. Just there aren't many. Of course, it's not just down to blood code. It also comes with blood veil selection that affects that. I'm just incompetent. Okay, there's another shortcut. And there. First time chat from viewer. Newer paper. Ayo, hello. Is Twitch telling me first time chat for anything? That's weird. Oh,
We'll put
I didn't know
to
that was a
good use.
notification that I had on. Ayo. Wait, I checked, right? There's nothing down here. Nope. Cool. Oh yeah, we got more of these cool little plant things. Which of course they're all over this area because of what the source is here. Duh. Okay, so we have another... What's that? Oh. Wow, that guy had good
It's all or nothing.
Good eyesight. Every experience is a first if you think about it. That's true. Oh, this is my... Yeah, I guess not. I mean, she's the only one of us with a gun, I think, so she can naturally hit stuff farther away. But, you know, I didn't even notice that guy. As the music started playing, she started going nuts. I'm like, what are you doing? Okay, I remember hating this part. I know there's an area later in the cathedral where you have to drop down into a low area a bunch and then come back up and then drop down
It won't
again.
open. Let's try to find another way.
I think it's here, but I know there's another area later down the line that I also have to do it again. Recently wrapped up with the bad ending. Cool. Yeah, I have to do it all again. since I'm doing it on Steam now as opposed to PS4. Next ending, I'm just gonna get best ending first because I like getting that one the most, and then work my way through the other ones.
Watch your step.
I'm glad, like, considering it now that I perfected the game on PS4. I'm glad that there is no achievement for or trophy for mastering all the gifts. I honestly kept thinking there was one, but there isn't, and I was like, oh. I don't think there's one for getting all the blood codes. Maybe there is. It's been a while. I can't remember. I was not paying attention at all, so that thing almost killed me. That's fine. I don't know. There's the best ending
You see that up there too,
for
right?
see
We'll
what
put that to good use.
for getting all the vestiges and healing all the successors. There's a neutral ending for healing some successors, and then there's the bad ending for healing none of them. And then the best ending has the little detail if you get all of EO's stuff. Yeah, okay. Do you need to get all of EO's things, or do you need to restore them? I forget that exactly. Like, the way that I did it, because apparently when because I didn't know that I didn't know they counted differently, because you need to restore them. So, okay. Because when I first beat the game, I got the best ending, and I didn't realize that you would have to do it again, but not get all of EO's thing to get the slightly less than best ending, that one. So for that one, what I did was I just left one of her vestiges on the floor. I didn't even pick it up, because I wasn't sure if it counted if I picked it up or not. This is probably what I'm going to do this time as well, just to leave one of them on the floor and not get it. Because I don't know if you have to restore them or not. So yeah, that's the last one, just going to not touch it. So they give you all the other ones, the first ones, for meeting the other attendants. So we get one here, we get one when we deal with Nicola. Do we get one when we deal with Eva? I can't remember. Oops. Oh, probably not Eva. What's her name? Emily? Yakumo's friend? Fire Tiger boss? I think there's one there too. Yeah, I don't remember if there was an Eva one. But yeah, you gotta double back to where the attendant was, because the vestige just left where they are. Oh no, I didn't miss Emily's. I'm just trying to remember if she had one. Like if Emily's attendant dropped one after she vanished. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time. Alright, I forgot where I'm going. Did I double back? I was looking at chat and now I forget where I've been. Okay, so the goal is to lower that ladder,
We'll put that to good
which
use.
means we gotta get to a switch somewhere. Okay. Well, I found the vestige. That should help. Seriously, I think, like I said before, I don't know if you were here, but I think this place would be better. Or easier to understand if you could zoom in farther, because this is the map's zoom in. The only thing you can do is zoom out, which why the hell would you want to do that? That doesn't help. If we could zoom in to better see. And also if you could adjust elevation on the map, that would super freaking help. It's like everything in this place is working against you. Oh, do I need to drop under? Oh no, that's different. That's a different location. Okay. at this point, get out a sheet of paper and a pen. Yeah, you're probably better off with just writing it down on your own. And whoever the madman was that designed this was clearly insane. This is where I came from, so I haven't gone upstairs yet. Like, Code Vein doesn't have a swamp level, like every single, mainline Souls game has, apparently, or whatever, because the guy behind that loves swamp levels. But in turn, it has this. Thankfully, my 4-day Code Vein binge has all mass print. That's good. Honestly, it's only the first time I play this map that's going to be annoying, because since I want to get the good ending, I need to search everywhere to get the all the vestiges. After this, I can say fuck it, because I don't need to look for them anymore on any of the replays. So it actually becomes easier on replay since you just need to go forward. Oh yeah, the ice area. I think the only reason I dislike the ice area is because of the Boreal Brutes. Those enemies suck. I don't think there's anything else specifically terrible about the area, but we'll see when I get there. Is that next? Or do we have to go underground next? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think like... Gosh, there's some people who when they get a brand new game, they play it non-stop for like,
Ran out of road again.
which is fine, but they like play it to the extent like I want to 100% this game, and so they're gonna do everything that the game has to offer for like 3 days, and I'm like, that's way too much even for me. Like, I love Code Vein, I would never do that. I'd get sick of the game. Like, it's just too much to do for a 100% run. Because I'm just like, how? That'll drive you insane.
We'll try another path.
That'll kill any interest you have in the game ever. Yeah. Like my, like, I like Code Vein so much, I was like, I want to 100% the game. And so I eventually worked to it. It took me, I don't know how long. I had to, like, turn on the... Actually, I don't even need to turn on the PS4. I can, like, log online and see, because I have all my dates for when I got my trophies listed. So I can just look at when I got my first one. Of course, it's a gigantic gap between my first trophy and my last trophy.
You can't go ahead on your own.
If you have no responsibility, you gotta distract yourself. I have a free week, and I felt like I had to do something. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Go for it. Okay, here we are. Alright. I had a feeling there was something else missing. Hello, sir. Shanking people. Are you playing, what, Bloodborne now? One game I had burnout on was Albion Online. Never heard of it. I can only imagine. Okay, now we're behind the door. Another shortcut's open.
It's open.
Yeah, we have Bloodborne over here. I've always wanted to try to play, I guess that's true. I've always wanted to try to play Bloodborne. We have it here, and I've always been like, maybe I should give it a shot. But now I can't, since I definitely don't have the time to play it. I was about to say, if it's on Steam, I could just play it on Steam at a later date, but then I remember that that's a whole thing with people. That people get really mad. People have been mad for years because they won't put Bloodborne on PC. So never mind. If they ever do, I'll play it. If that ever happens. Is this dropping the ladder? Yep, that's dropping the ladder.
I heard a noise from somewhere.
And opening the door. Yeah, no, Bloodborne's not on PC. Yeah. The only mainline Souls game I played was the first one, Dark Souls Remastered. It was on sale and I picked it up because I was curious. I did not get far in it at all. I played it and then I stopped playing it for a long time and I was like, I don't remember what I was doing, so I started a new game. I got past where I was and then I stopped playing it again. So if I ever go back to it again, I'll probably just start another new game. Neo and Code Vein. Neo. Neo is a Souls-like? I've heard that name before. I don't know much about it though.
I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, I know a ton of people have been playing Elden Ring. I always think that's funny, that because people, I see that everywhere. Like on my Twitter feed and all that. People playing Elden Ring going nuts over it, and I'm like, I kind of want to play it. And then here I am playing a Souls-like game from 3 years ago instead.
Want to climb down?
And I'm like, yeah, one day I'll play Elden Ring. It's on the list.
Are you tired? We should rest a little. We want to take a bit of a break?
Yeah, I need a, what's the word? Oh yeah, I never used this blood code. It'll be next when I finish with Atlas. Didn't use this one either. Also, since there's no achievement for learning all the abilities, I'm only really interested in the ones that I think might be useful. Because there's like some abilities I'm like, I'm never going to use those. There's some abilities that are like, that's, I don't really need that. Like, where is it? Yeah, like this, increases the effect of dark gifts while you're focused. Well, right off the bat, I don't know what a dark gift is. I mean, I do know, obviously, but like setting up a setup specifically to make this useful just doesn't make any sense to me. It feels like it's more effort than it's worth. Also, your focus state lasts for such a short amount of time, it's like, why bother? Yeah, okay, yeah, for unlocking 100, I can do that, but that's definitely not all of them. And sure, but if I don't get it by the first game, I'll definitely get it by the rest, because it's not just these codes, which I'll get in this game. I didn't even know this when I was playing the game the first time, honestly, but I'm like, oh, there are different blood codes if you don't save the successors for like the queen's body parts instead. And I was like, oh, that's... So yeah, there's plenty. And if I need even more, I know the DLC has more that it adds, but that's it. Which was interesting too. I always find it weird when games add DLCs, but there are like no achievements attached to the DLCs, which is strange. Sure, why not? Not gonna use those souls for anything else. I can always unlock more gifts later.
Relief sculpture you usually see.
Oh yeah, this
Won't
is
open.
the pathway that
Let's try
takes
to
us
find another
to...
way.
I forget where. And there's two of them in this dungeon, right? Two of those angel doors. I forget where they... I think one takes you to the mountain and the other one takes you I don't know where. Like I said, the underground area is next. That's the one that ends with the weirdest, strangest boss fight of all. Yeah, the Gilded Hunter at the end of the underground section. When I first played the game, I beat him like it was nothing. I'm like, that was a boss? That was dumb. When I played the game again, for some reason I got stuck on him.
You can go ahead on your own.
And when I played the enhanced difficulty, I was stuck on him for a long time. I hate the Gilded Hunter. Because he has a thing where when he gets low on health, he enters like this rage mode where like you can't stun him and he attacks a ton, so you just gotta survive. But he's like super fast and it's just unbearable. I was like, wow, this guy is much harder than I ever thought he would be. Fucking, it's like, oh hey.
Looks pretty tough to me.
Gotcha. A glass cannon build, yeah, that sounds good. But yeah, I mean, I think no matter what you do, you'll always be made of glass in the enhanced difficulty modes. Like, Jesus. To be fair, I mean, I only ever did enhanced difficulty 1, which I know that it can stack. Every time you beat the game, you can make it even harder and harder and harder. I only ever did the first level, and I'm like, that's good. Never again. I beat it. I'm a champion. I don't need to do it again. I have nothing to prove.
I might have to keep you around.
Although I will say, I never fought the version born on enhanced difficulty, so I don't know how much harder it is. The final boss? Because you only get access to it. Because I was doing that when I did the New Game Plus enhanced difficulty, I did it going for the bad ending. And in the bad ending, you don't fight the version born. So I've never actually got to experience that, how that was. I do know it wasn't particularly hard on standard difficulty. I think the Skull King was harder. Yeah. At least I definitely found it easier. It's like if it takes me 50 tries to beat Skull King, it'll take me like 30 to beat Version Born. Like, for example. Just rough numbers.
Want to head up this ladder?
Oh yeah, that would suck. That would absolutely suck if they made you go do both of them. Glad that's not the case.
Be sure to take a rest if you're tired.
Seeing these guys upsets me, because I know I'm going to have to fight them sooner or later.
Okay, it's open.
I went up this ladder, right? Where am I? Why am I up there? Why is the map doing this? Okay, well, we'll go this way then.
It's all or nothing. Don't mess around.
Oh, what?
That took some effort.
I would rather be knocked down here than dead. So you know what? I'll take it. Let's see, I also like how me and my friend beat the tag team boss. At my end, we ate shit for half an hour, and then on his end, we did it without breaking sweat. Oh yeah. The Cannoneer and the Blade Bearer. No, this is going back. Yeah, the Cannoneer and the Blade Bearer. Fucking hell. That one on enhanced difficulty was a pain in the shit. Hated it. Once again, though, I beat them, obviously, but jeez. And I think it's funny too because then after that you gotta fight Mito, and like the first half of the fight against Mito is piss easy. He's not a problem at all. And then he activates the blood sword fully, and then he kind of becomes a pain in the ass. And he also makes those really annoying projectiles that follow you around at such a slow speed. And then he also does the things, the balls that appear around you. Like, such a pain in the ass. Hate that guy.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, I can't believe they put the Cannoneer and the Blade Bearer in the deaths and they made them more difficult. It's really annoying. You know, the biggest crime that the deaths ever did is one of the maps where at the end you have to fight the 2 Boreal brutes. You know that one? I'm just like, nope. Not doing that. If I remember correctly, I think we're closing in on the first boss fight. Yeah, one of the deaths map. It's not the final boss, obviously. It's just one of the things you need to clear. I beat it on standard difficulty, obviously. It's not like it was easy, no. It's a pain in the butt. But on enhanced, I was like, I'm not going to put myself through this, so I just didn't. It's like I like myself too much to mess with this shit. Yeah, there are a few enemy types that suck. Obviously, the Boreal Brutes are the easiest ones to point to. I hate them. Another one I've also really hate is ooh, hello. What are they called? Well, they're in the first. Are they like?
You have to use every tool you have, right?
They look like the generic first enemies you meet, but they have like red hair and a gas mask. They're the Kung Fu Masters, those guys. The ones that fight with like the spin kicks and the drop kicks. You know, you encounter them in the early areas mainly. I hate those enemies. I hate them so much. There's a death map where it has a blood trial. And like two of those guys attack you at once in every wave, and it's a pain in the butt because they combo you. They'll combo you into each other, and you won't be able to attack them. I hate them. Your friend despises them.
There.
I dislike them very much, those guys. I think the big spindly guys, there's 2 variants of them. There's the Dust Cloud Bandit and then the water one. I think they can be a little bit annoying. Which I just fought the water one. You first encounter that one in the Howling Pit. And then the Dust Cloud Bandit, obviously you encounter in the sand area where you go to fight Eva. These guys can be a pain in the butt. Sometimes. Once again, the thing about Mito that I just didn't like, and to be fair, this applies to most of the bosses I don't like. The status effect he causes is more of a pain in the butt than he is. It's like the butterfly delirium causing venom, the invading executioner causing slow, and then Mito causing inhibit. Just this sucks. Sucks so bad. Yeah. The gun zombies in the dried up trenches. Or just any gun zombie, you mean? Specifically the ones in the dried up trenches I hate. They're the ones who run right up to you and then blast you with a shotgun. Those ones I hate.
You think this ladder will hold?
The Ever Rescue. Oh yeah, the rolling ball part. Oh gosh, no. Not doing that.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Whoa. I intended to jump all the way down there. I'm glad I
What do you
did.
think we'll find? We'll put that to good use. I'm on my way.
Okay, we just opened up the other door, so we have now access to the boss.
Nothing.
Also, I feel like, is the back detection kind of wonky to anyone else, or is it just that I'm terrible at finding? I mean, I guess to be fair, these enemies are so oddly shaped, and they stand so strangely. I don't know what the game considers their back. There's sometimes I circle around them, like, this'll get it, and then it doesn't, and other times where I'm like, just going around to hit them, and all of a sudden it activates the back attack, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm never 100% sure if I'm gonna get it or not. Especially for the fat ladies. It's hard to find the back on the fat ladies, because I'm just like, what is this? The skinny ones, too, the really skinny enemies, just the oddly proportioned enemies is hard to find the area that counts as their back. And when I get it, when you get it, it feels great. It's awesome.
I don't think we've been up there.
But otherwise, you're just like, I definitely thought I had it. And the game's like, no, you don't. And other times you're like, well, that just happened and I didn't plan for it.
You can't go ahead on your own.
TF2 spy trick stabs. I don't know about that, but I know oh. Is there another locked door over here? Oh, my brain hurts.
Fall, compulsion.
Oh gosh. Right on the edge. The boreal brutes I just can't poke. Though I do somehow always get the backstab off teleporting dudes. Oh, that's nice.
I'll be right there.
Okay, give me a second. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we got 2 locked doors now. One of them is the one that leads to the teleporter, so it doesn't matter. And the other one, I have no clue what it is. But it's over there. Up there. So gotta get into it from over there, which in turn gotta get into it from over here. Over there. Did I miss it? Or is that something I can't get to yet? Louis' sword? Oh, I don't have Louis' sword. Not in this file, anyway. You can get the character swords, the character-specific weapons by, gifting them stuff, right? And then buying it off them. I believe that's how you got them. I just don't have it. I haven't really done that at all. Yet. Yep, now I remember. Yeah. Right. Dropping down here, there's 2 different ways to leave. I think the first time I did it was just going straight up, and then the... I think, yeah, I think you're right. There was something I missed. What did I do when I was last up here? Yeah, cool thing about the character-specific weapons is that they have little quirks that only they can do. Yeah, here we go. I didn't drop down here. I just went in there. Their behavior is slightly different than the weapons they're based off of.
Want to head up this ladder?
Here we go.
I'm on my way.
Okay, now we have access to the boss.
Strike me with
Go screw yourself. Thank you. I don't know. I don't think it's about stats. I just think it's about the way the sword attacks. It has like... I don't remember. It's just... Like, one of the animations for its attacks, it's like all the short swords have like the same basic string of attacks. I think Louis' sword has a slightly different one. Like it behaves differently. I don't know how it affects him statistically, but I remember because I used them for the first time recently. I was just like, oh. Mia's helium gun. Okay, we have access to the boss now. So the tricky thing is that because the missile's all the way over here, it's getting from the missile to the boss without taking too much damage. So we need to fight, I think, 2 of 3 of those teleporting ladies.
So our exploration is going okay?
Oh, I have so many spirits. I mean haze. I mean souls. I mean... Whatever. Every game calls it something. Let me just build up to 150. Yeah, I'm fine. Sure, let's do this. No. That's fine. So yeah, so I know it's actually easier to find someone specific if your multiplayer has a password on it. Where do I set that up? All right, in the multiplayer thing. Dummy. I'll just set it to my Twitch name. You know, I'm so used to playing games on console that I keep waiting. I keep finding myself waiting for the keypad to pop up. But it's like, oh, it's not popping up because you have a keyboard in front of you, dummy. That's really funny. I'm literally, I clicked on it and I'm like, hang on, why is it not coming up? Yeah, let me go track it down. I'm glad this game doesn't feel like it takes long to boot up, which is nice.
It's all or nothing.
I always forget what this
Use every
upcoming
tool you have, right?
due to Atlantic Pink, but what gives? The boss is I forget. I always forget what it's called, but he's the big like behemoth looking dude with a giant axe. I don't remember if he gave me trouble my first time playing the game, but oh crap. That's true. But I do remember that obviously, much like every other boss ever, on the harder difficulty, he gave me problems. Behemoth is backstabbable. It's fun. Yep. I think I figured out that the best way to deal with him, from my experience, is getting close to him. Because he has a lot of wind-ups for his attacks, and he swings wildly. So if you're like right in his face hitting him, most of his attacks just kind of whiff. So that's how I fight him. I get in his face and I just hit him. It's not what I would call a strategy, but it kind of works. So that's just what I do.
Strength be with me.
You gonna come over here? Because I'm not going over there. You got your little monkeys that are gonna pop up, and I don't want to fight them. There we go. What was that? Oh, no, they both noticed me anyway. Okay, stop guarding. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Just because I wasn't sure when you'd be ready, so I didn't send it. Yeah, let me do that. Give me a second. And these ladies were distracting me. I don't know what was up with that shield. It was not working. I just popped in 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're dead now. That's all of them. The way is clear. Yeah, he's down there somewhere. Yeah, I see him. There he is, and I can see him in the little crack in the walls. Yeah, it puts your level relative. I mean, it puts your level to whatever the person you're going into is. Which I'm what? 50? 40? Somewhere in there. 46. I don't think I have like any network settings preventing anything. Oh, there we go. A resident has responded to your request. Yeah, I did it a lot back on PS4. And that was because I had a free... I mean, everyone has like a week free trial of PlayStation Plus. I finally used mine to complete Code Vein and Doom Eternal, since I couldn't do that solo. Cool. Oh, you got a Louis sword. Cool, cool, cool. Level 6. That's something I'm gonna have to do eventually down the line. I mean, it's probably better to start it soon, right? To like find a date to just start grinding those marks of honor. Argent Wolf Berserker, that's what it was. Oh, your range is garbage and I don't like you. Oh, he's doing the enhanced thing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah. That's what I mean when it doesn't affect gear. I didn't know that. It doesn't affect gear. That wasn't a fight. Hey, yeah, I don't mind it.